Hello and welcome to this very special presentation on India Today in the aftermath of Cyclone Amphan. It was Bengal's brush with death in the literal sense. We in Kolkata and in Bengal had never experienced anything like this ever before. With me, my colleague Manogya was in the thick of action in Digha, where, yes, please note this, the wind speed was more than 150 kilometers an hour. She lives to tell you the tale.
It was misery all over. It's devastation and destruction all over. Nothing remains untouched. Almost everything seems to have had a touch of Cyclone Amphan and the speed and velocity with which it damaged everything that came its way. Take a look at what people in Bengal are going through now.
Sitting on the broken embankment, Ziaul Lashkar stares at the river Matla. Waves now lash the debris of what used to be an embankment. When Cyclone Amphan made landfall, the embankment was breached, flooding several villages in Deulbari. And hectares of farmland now lie underwater. Haidarpara was one of the villages that were inundated. That is where the Laskar family lived. That fateful night, they had to flee to save their lives.
আমরা তারপরে পালিয়ে চলে গেছি যে বাউন্ডারি সম্পূর্ণ থেকে জল ঢুকছে ভেঙে গেছে গিয়ে সম্পূর্ণ জল ঢুকছে সব বাসিন্দারা চলে গেছে লাস্টে বাড়ি ছেড়ে দিয়ে আমরা চলে গেছি গিয়ে আমাদের এখানে কোনো তো পাকা বাড়ি নেই সামনে যে মসজিদ হয়েছে মসজিদের উপর গিয়ে আমরা ছিলাম না কিছু নেই আমরা পড়ন্ত অবস্থায় চলে গেছি তারপরের দিন বিকালে এসেছি জল ছিল বিকালে এসে দেখছি বাড়ি থেকে আমার কিছু নেই
Standing amidst the ruins of what was his house once, Laskar wonders how to rebuild his life and his livelihood again.
বাড়ি বানানোর মতন এখন কোনো আমার কি খাবো এখন সেটা আমার নেই বাড়ি বানাবো কি করে এখন আমার খেয়ে পড়ে বাঁচবো কি করে বা চারটে ছেলে মেয়ে আছে তাদের নিয়ে স্কুল পাঠশালায় ভর্তি করবো বা নিজেরা খাবো সে পরিশ্রম বা পয়সা করি আমার আর্থিক নেই
After the devastation, the people in this area struggle to get by with the barest of essentials. And in the Sundarbans, when an embankment is breached, the saline water of the sea seeps into everything. Drinking water sources also get contaminated.
For residents here in Sundarban, the biggest challenge, even after a week of Cyclone Amphan, remains clean drinking water. There is no clean drinking water. As you can see here, the Matla River, which goes and meets the sea, it's saline water, and the same water has breached this embankment and has completely contaminated clean drinking water sources like ponds here.
জল টিউবওয়েল থেকে পাচ্ছি ভাড়া হলে জলে উঠছে না জোয়ারবেলা হালকা উঠে উঠে চান করতে হচ্ছে উঠে খেতে হচ্ছে উঠে সব আঁচাতে হচ্ছে
এই জলের পাউচ কখন পেলেন
এই আপনাদের ঢোকার পর থেকে আমাদের এই জলটা গাড়ি পিছন থেকে এসেছে
এক সপ্তাহ ধরে যে ঝড় তো গত সপ্তাহে হচ্ছে তারপর থেকে জল পাইনি
না জল পাইনি
The salinity killed the fish, destroyed the farmland, and locals say it will take years to be able to cultivate once again on these strips of land.
ওই জলটা ইঞ্জিওই থেকে আইলার বছরে ইঞ্জিওই থেকে এসেছিল এসে ওই তোমার এই চায়না মেশিন দিয়ে বা মোটর দিয়ে পাম্প এনে ওরা বাইরে এই দূষিত জলটা নোনা জলটাকে বাইরে ফেলে দিয়েছে না মাঠে ফেলে দিয়েছে মাঠে ফেলে দেয়
তারপর আবার নতুন করে
হ্যাঁ পুকুরে আকাশের যে বৃষ্টির জলটা ওইটা
তাহলে যতদিন না এই জলটা পরিষ্কার করা হচ্ছে ততদিন তোমরা পুকুর
ব্যবহার করতে পারবো না আমরা
আমাদের রোগের ভয় কিছু লাগে না আমরা এই মুহূর্তে যদি কোনো লোক বিষ যদি দেয় আমরা খেয়েও মরি আমাদের রোগের ভয় কিচ্ছু নেই কিন্তু আমাদের এত কষ্ট পাওয়াচ্ছে এতে যদি আমাদের রোগে মৃত্যু হয় তাও আমাদের লাভ আমাদের রোগে যদি মৃত্যু হয়ে যায় তাও লাভ এত কষ্ট খেঁচাচ্ছে এতে বারবার আয়লা হয়ে যাচ্ছে হেলপেন হয়ে যাচ্ছে ফনি হয়ে যাচ্ছে ফের ওই আমফান হয়ে যায় প্রত্যেক বছর আমরা শুধু খালি ঝড় খেয়ে আমাদের শরীরের অবস্থা দেখুন তো আমরা ঝড় খাচ্ছি কিনা
Residents in Sundarban, one of the most ecologically fragile areas in the country, have always been witness to furious cyclones, be it Aila, Foni or Bulbul, or this time the Amphan. As you can see behind me, Kilometer after kilometer of embankment have been completely destroyed and devastated by the fury of the cyclone. What has happened, of course, is that saline water from the river Matla has entered the livable areas. It has destroyed crops, it has destroyed agricultural land, and it has also destroyed all the water bodies in the area, leaving behind a massive scarcity of clean drinking water and also a huge question mark on lives and livelihoods in the area. With camera person Probir Biswas, Indrajit for India Today in Sundarbans.
Cyclone Amphan has left nothing untouched. From roads to markets, from airports to ports, from houses to multiplexes, from stations to bus stops, it has touched and devastated life of almost everyone in the region. It seems as if 100 hours of no power and water supply took the city and the region 100 years behind.
Absolutely correct. It was as if we were living a nightmare. But as you watch this broadcast, the one ray of hope is that functionality has been restored. Unprecedented resilience and spirit of cooperation between government, civil society and private initiatives has seen Kolkata to a degree come back on its feet. And that's what gives us hope. Having said that, as Manogya rightly said, we did go back 100 years. And forever, as long as we live, Amphan will live in our memories, telling the tale of a living nightmare. Take a look.
The mango tree lies uprooted in the courtyard in this house in Howrah. The cyclone that ravaged through southern Bengal on the 20th of May not only uprooted the tree, but also destroyed the happiness of Shaw family forever. The parents mourn the loss of the 13-year-old daughter while the younger brother still fails to grapple with her sudden death.
पापा नीचे से आए ना, दीदी बोली कि आम लाने जा रहे तो तुम भी लेके आ जाओ, तो हम लेके आने गए तो हम पापा के साथ नीचे थे तो दीदी ऊपर से बोल रही थी कि आना ना हो गया चल आओ, तो पापा बोल रहे थे ना कि ठीक है चलो जल्दी चलो, उसमें जैसी दीदी नीचे आई हम लोग को बुलाने के लिए बस ऊपर से पत्थर गिर के लग गया दीदी.
The family rushed Lakshmi to the nearest government hospital only for her to be pronounced dead.
हम लोग तो हॉस्पिटल उसको ले गए थे कि कम से कम क्या होगा, 2-4 को टाँका पड़ेगा, सिलाई पड़ेगा, खूब होगा तो ब्लड चढ़ाना पड़ेगा, तो अपना ब्लड दे के उसको कम से कम बचा सकते थे. यही उम्मीद से हम लोग उसको हॉस्पिटल में ले गए थे कि कम से कम जान तो बच जाएगा, जो खर्चा होगा हम लोग करने के लिए राजी थे, लेकिन वो हम लोग को साथ छोड़ के चली गई.
As the family tries to cope with this loss, Mother Rinki Devi tries hard to get back to her daily routine of household chores while still mourning for her daughter in silence. Ramesh Shaw has been living in this dilapidated rented accommodation with his wife and children for the past decade. A marble artisan by profession, he has been hit hard by the pandemic-enforced lockdown. This cyclone has left him devastated.
पढ़ना लिखना का बहुत शौक था. लॉकडाउन की वजह से बहुत सारे बच्चे जो बाहर फंस गए थे, विद्यार्थी लोग, चाहे कॉलेज वाले लड़के बाहर में फंस गए थे, तो हम लोग न्यूज में देखे कि देखो बाबू ये लोग बाहर में फंस गया है, ये लोग निकलने नहीं सका, घर नहीं आ सका पढ़ने. तो वो बोला कि नहीं पापा हम बाहर हमको मत पढ़ने भेजिएगा, हम जहाँ होगा यहीं पर पढ़ेंगे, लोकल में पढ़ेंगे, लोकल में जो कॉलेज में पढ़ाइएगा पढ़ लेंगे, हम लोग को बाहर नहीं भेजिएगा.
The state government has announced an ex gratia of 2.5 lakhs for the family of each of the deceased. While the Shaws are yet to receive it, they are clueless how could this money compensate for the loss of their beloved daughter Lakshmi.
While the Shaw family Howrah mourns the loss of their only daughter, snatched away by the fury of nature, there are those in the villages, in the districts, who are now mourning the loss of livelihood. Cyclone Amphan has not just robbed them of the shelter above their head, but have also destroyed their farms and their only means of livelihood.
At Kadampukur village on the outskirts of Kolkata, in North 24 Parganas district, 55-year-old Bhupati Nashkar is struggling to survive. Cyclone Amphan has destroyed his livelihood. This used to be his tea stall, the little bamboo and tin shanty provided for this family of 4.
আর এইটা আমার চায়ের দোকান আর ছাতুর দোকান আমার, ঠিক আছে? এইটাই আমি দুটোই করে খাতু, আর এইভাবে ভেঙে গেছে এই অবস্থা আমার। এই আমি এখনো বসে আছি, আর ঝড়মড় এমনিতে ভেঙে গেছে।
একদিনে কি সমস্যা হচ্ছে? ইলেকট্রিক নেই?
না, ইলেকট্রিক নেই, কারেন্ট নেই, কিচ্ছু নেই। আমার বাড়িতে জলও বন্ধ নেই।
Uprooted trees falling on electric poles have disrupted power supply. There is an acute shortage of drinking water with taps and water sources getting inundated. There is little help coming their way.
কেউ কোনো লোক এখনো কোনো পঞ্চায়েত কোনো প্রধান একবারও খোঁজলেনি বা গ্রামে ঢোকেনি।
আপনাদের এই মুহূর্তে অসুবিধাটা কি?
অসুবিধাটা কারেন্ট, জল, খাদ্য।
Shafiqul Islam is a farmer. He grows and sells vegetables, but all his produce has now been destroyed.
সবজি বাস করে টুকটাক চাষবাস করি, তাও তো সে লুট হয়ে গেছে পুরো। কলা বাগান টাগান ভেঙে কুচ মারে গেছে, মাঠে যা ধান ছিল সব পুড়িয়ে ঝড়ে উড়ে চলে গেছে। থাকার মতন কোনো পজিশন নেই। ওই 7 কিলো করে চাল দিতে, ওই চালিয়ে আমাদের চলে নাকি? কোনোদিন চলবে না।
Across villages in South Bengal, people are literally trying to pick up pieces of their lives from the ruins and that has been left behind by Cyclone Amphan. You can see the destruction, telltale signs of it across villages and districts in South Bengal. The immediate worry for families like these who have lost their livelihood, who have lost a shelter, is that who is going to provide them food and clean drinking water? Village across village is without electricity and power, without clean drinking water. And the immediate assistance that they want is cooked food, cooked meals and water. With camera person Probir Biswas, Indrajit for India Today.
In past 3 months, wearing a mask was a task for the farmers as they worked in the scorching heat in the fields. And now, with the wind destroying everything, it seems to be a task in life too. As the farmers are trying to understand the damages and assess the entire devastation of the crops, which runs into crores of rupees. For now, it is expected to hit the economy on the grassroots level badly.
For farmer Abdul Barik, the celebration of Eid ul-Fitr was synchronous with the reaping of his crop. But this time, Eid was spent collecting the remains of his banana plantation.
4-5 বিঘে করে কলা বাগান, 3 লাখ 4 লাখ টাকা করে সব খরচা বসে আছি, দেনা হয়ে আছে, সার প্রয়োজন নেই, এখন বাগান সব ভেঙে পড়ে আছে, পাশেই দেখা যাচ্ছে দেখুন, আর কিছু বলার নেই, এতে মৃত্যু ছাড়া কোনো লাইন নেই।
Barik is not the only one. Farmers across South 24 Parganas district of West Bengal have been hit hard by Cyclone Amphan.
Preliminary assessment, more than 4 lakh farmers, more than 3 lakh fishermen, and more than around 10 lakh houses. So this is the scale of devastation.
The cyclone hit at a time when the crop had ripened and farms had either begun harvesting or were in the process of transferring the harvest from field to market. In either case, the small farmer bore the brunt of cyclone damage.
তো এই আমফান ঝড়ে আমাদের সমস্ত সবজি সব নষ্ট করে দিয়েছে। তো বাজারে বিক্রি করার মুখে সবজিগুলো আমাদের নষ্ট হয়ে গেছে। তো এই সবজি তো আর করতে পারবো না এখন আবার 3 মাস পর আবার সবজি হবে, যে আমাদের এই সংসারটা এই তো চাষির উপর নির্ভর করে আমাদের সংসারটা চলে, তো আমরা এইভাবে সংসার চালাবো কিভাবে?
Lakhs of hectares of land has been completely destroyed. The crop is completely devastated. There is almost nothing that is left in the fields for these farmers to even survive in the days to come. On one hand, it was COVID-19, and now the cyclone Amphan that has left farmers compelled to beg, borrow, steal.
As the cyclone blew in from the sea and moved in a northeasterly direction across West Bengal and Bangladesh, it continued exacting a heavy toll on the cultivators of the land. Amphan caused widespread damage to the orchards and fruit cultivations ripe in Nadia, Murshidabad and Malda districts of West Bengal. The mango orchards suffered the most.
এবার মোটামুটি 4 ভাগ আমের মধ্যে 3 ভাগই পড়ে গেছে, 1 ভাগ আছে।
তো এখন কি করবেন আমগুলো কি?
এই আমগুলো এখন ওই জলের দামে 2 টাকা 1 কেজি দাম বেচে দিতে হচ্ছে।
কোথায় বেচছেন?
এই আমাদের আড়ত আছে সামনে পাতনায়।
কত বছর ধরে আপনারা এই ব্যবসা করছেন আম চাষের?
এই আম চাষের মধ্যে 20 বছর।
20 বছরের মধ্যে এই ধরনের দুর্যোগ কখনো আসেনি?
না, এই ধরনের দুর্যোগ মানে এত ক্ষয়ক্ষতি হয়নি কোনোদিন।
A resident of Thakurthala area of North 24 Parganas district, Kanailal Das used to earn by selling fish in the local market. Since the lockdown began, he could barely manage to earn half of what he used to. And to add to his misery, then came Cyclone Amphan.
এখন যা ঘরের যা পরিস্থিতি, আমরা তো থাকতে পারছি না, বাচ্চা কাচ্চা নিয়ে সব তো বাইরে আছি। এখন যদি আমাদের কিছু পঞ্চায়েত থেকে কিছু যদি সাহায্য করে, সরকার এবং বিডিও যদি মারফতে আমরা কিছু সাহায্য পাই, তাহলে আমরা উপকৃত হব।
In a mere few hours, the circulating winds of Cyclone Amphan made its way across the southern districts of West Bengal. But the economic damage that it left behind will take weeks and months to clear.
It's time for a quick break here on the show, but a lot more on Bengal's brush with death on the other side. Stay tuned and we'll be back soon. The economy was already in the hospital and now it is in intensive care. Nothing, absolutely nothing is there to help them. Resources gone, facilities gone, the building where they are housed gone, vehicles to get there gone, connectivity to reach out and seek help gone. How do they deal with this double whammy of COVID and of course Cyclone Amphan? If they can, it will be the biggest tale of recovery. But at this point in time, the challenge, it seems to me, is humongous.
The stress of being in distress itself is massive. For families who have no more savings left in hand are staring at a blank future, looking at the sea, looking at the waves and staring at the wind on what is in store next for them.
These are heartbreaking scenes from Kolkata's famous books hub, College Street. Completely ravaged by Cyclone Amphan.
অতির কথা দাদা আর বলা যাবে না, মানে খুব অবস্থা খারাপ। মানে দেখছেন তো, মানে লাখ লাখ টাকার বই জলের তলে চলে গেছে, সব ফেলে দিয়ে চলে, মানে এই বই আর কোনো কাজেও লাগানো যাবে না, কিছু করাও যাবে না।
বইগুলো কি সব দোকানের মধ্যে ছিল, স্টলের
সব ভিতরেই ছিল, জল ঢুকে সব নষ্ট হয়ে গেছে।
Sheikh Waris Ali, who runs a bookstall on College Street, is trying to salvage whatever is left of his stock. For many like him, it's been a double whammy. The lockdown killed business during the peak admission season, and now Cyclone has left them with nothing.
ভিতরে পুরো এই যে গ্রাউন্ডটা আছে, এই গ্রাউন্ডে অনেকটাই পুরো জল ভর্তি ছিল। আমি আজকে নিজে এসে এই বোতল কেটে, কিছু তো নেই এখানে, বোতল কেটে একটা তোলার মতো জায়গা করে সেটা দিয়ে সেচে তুলেছি।
Popularly called Boipara, this stretch of road on Bidhan Sharni in front of the Calcutta University campus and Presidency College is home to a few hundred bookstalls, most of which are tin and wooden structures.
Actually, during lockdown time, so much damage was not there. So only the thing is that business was stopped. But during these massacre, this Amphan, so all these books has been damaged. So without any government help or any organization's help, we cannot sustain for a long.
They say it's been a double whammy. First, the lockdown due to the COVID outbreak meant their business was completely ruined for the past 2 months. And now the cyclone has ravaged whatever little they had as inventory to sell, and it's going to be a loss that will take several weeks for them to recover. With camera person Probir Biswas, Indrajit for India Today in Kolkata.
From the poorest of the poor to the topmost politicians, from the best celebrities to the best sports person, everyone in the region was touched in some way or the other. Even Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee was left without mobile connectivity for days together. TV is not working, radio is not working. And with the celebrities, the challenge is even more.
Absolutely. Look at where we are. If we can show you this, this is not just a house. It was Bengal's window to the world because here lived the legendary Satyajit Ray. This is his house, which today stands broken. What Amphan has done to the best that Bengal could have produced and has produced. Here's a look. Cross-section of celebrities talking about their brush with both Amphan and COVID. Take a look.
With winds blowing at 100 miles an hour, asbestos sheets, tins flying all over the place, windows and doors shuttering, trees uprooting. It was scary. It was extremely scary.
I'm thankful to God that I am safe today. I'm still alive. I'm thankful to God that my family is still alive.
We had no electricity for more than 50 hours.
This is real emergency, real tough times. The COVID times are not yet over. The curve is still up. New diseases, new cases are increasing daily, and now Super Cyclone Amphan.
I shudder to even think about the lakhs and lakhs of people who've lost their livelihood or major part of it because of the lockdown and the COVID-19 issue, have to cope and go through with this.
Hundreds of people, thousands of people will have to come out as the disaster management teams and reach out to the remotest part of the state.
This is real emergency. Please help Bengal, help Kolkata, help us.
Satyajit Babu was our window to the world. He showcased what creativity, what ingenuity, what potential and what talent we possessed in Bengal. This show is something similar. Manogya and I, using our platform, try to reach out to the world to showcase to you what exactly this state and this city has gone through. Using the Satyajit Babu lens, we want to speak out the same language. Bengal is now seeking out global help. Come forward for a civilization that is in tatters but is trying its best to rebuild, seeks your support. And with your support, we can promise you, like Ray did, we will showcase our potential and rebuild. On behalf of Manogya and me, and of course, our India Today colleagues, and camera person Taposh Berry, who's been through hell in all these 7 days, we can tell you one thing: our spirit is indomitable, and we will be back. Thanks for watching.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.